Yeah, I mean, Travis, we've seen not only the success that he's had worldwide, but the lack of success that he's had here in his home country of Brazil. He hasn't won an event, whether in Rio or actually here in Saquarema before. His best finish so far, third place, and that was in 2013 in Rio de Janeiro.
It's good to see him here, like getting the reps in and getting ready for the CT next year.
And Kipes, that came in as a 3.5. This is a kid you know a lot about, Japan's Taichi Wakita.
Taichi mob up and riding, and a nice little stab on the backhand for Wakita.
Up and riding here, Kaipo.
Wakita, again, just sharp rail work, a paced approach, gets to finish it, times it with the back walk.
The guys that were in this event, Shane Sykes, Aidan Mason-Camp didn't come to this one, but he's also a great surfer. Max Elkington, Jordy Marie, or Gabe Medina is on a good one.
Yeah, he is. Just as he usually is with his wave selection. Excellent second turn, and how about that combination, too? This kid does not lose a step, and after the injury, it seems like he looks even better.
Medina, let's take a look at this replay of Medina, and it's just the standard Gabe where he just can do no wrong. Smooth flow through all of his turns. He's got a planet on his board because his surfing is out of this world.
And this was on the right, Travis. Jett Schilling, the surfer from San Clemente.
Yeah, Jett's little weapon. Oh, that's going to be a decent score. 2 big turns, little claim at the end.
That was a below sea level barrel, too. It was a huge wave as well, and I think for the most part, we hadn't seen waves as good as that one in Rio up until we came to Saquarema. Here's Jett Schilling on the backhand, and a quick pace on this wave. Another great finish for the surfer from San Clemente. His opening ride came in as a 6.77. Should be seeing something similar here, Kai.
Now he can make a name for himself with a victory here, and he looks like he's up for the task. Really good job, you can see on this wave, of fitting 3 maneuvers in very quickly, in quick succession here. And I love this drone angle where you can really see the fact that Jett fits that final little lip glide to finish.
Gabriel Medina in the lead with a 5.33 and a 3.5. Still waiting on Schilling's last. Wakita has a 3.4 and a 3.7. Nacho Gundesen, the lone Argentine out there in green, has just a 1.07, a throwaway. And here's the 3-time champ. He's going to kick out real quick. I think all of us think about it, though, at any point in time, right? So, you know, goofy pride, it's tough to knock us out of competition. This guy does not want to lose out here. This is Nacho Gundesen. A great finishing turn. Spends a lot of time in the southern part of Brazil in the state of Santa Catarina. He's looking good here on this wave, Kaipo.
Yeah, I mean, he's put his name and put it in the hat right now, working it out. Nice little tail throw there. I like the little drift that he got at the end of that closing maneuver. First one was just kind of a bank down the line, but exclamation mark at the end.
We're going to get back to that because Gabe up and riding. Oh, an excellent finish right there, and he can hang on. The backwash just got the better of him on the finishing end of that turn. Is that you seeing a lot of these new names come up?
It does. I mean, Nacho, for example, I don't know much about him at all, to be honest with you. He came in as an alternate, and he definitely seems to have a pretty solid repertoire. It doesn't look out of place at all out here. So it keeps happening. Everywhere we go, there's just new guys and girls popping up that...
Despite the forecast that we have seen for this, you know, later part of the weekend, we should be seeing some fun waves on the horizon. Here's Gabe on the left. Goes for the air reverse, spins it around, wraps it back right after. And I love the swag that he's bringing to the water right now, too. You can see the chain right there. I've seen a few people wear chains right now while competing Kanoe Garashi. And then Kaipo, Gabe on the left, looking for a backup score right here.
You know, by Medina standards, that was kind of a lazy air reverse for Gabe. I know he's trying to manufacture something. The wave kind of gave up on him a little bit. Medina always, you know, he's going to put a lot of effort into it. I keep my hardware at home, though, however, but yeah, I like chains out. Let's do it.
Here's Taichi Wakita, second-generation professional surfer. Great bottom turn right there. And Wakita on his way to a big score if he can pull that off. And the backwash just gets the best of him. And it went from a 5-foot wave into an 8-foot closeout at the end, Kipes.
They don't call it the alligator jaw for nothing.
How'd you like this one?
Yeah, this first turn was incredible. I think if he had made this last turn, it would have been one of the biggest scores of the day. Definitely the biggest of the heat. So, but that backwash, man, it is brutal.
Look at the peanut gallery right there.
Standard that people hold him to.
Well, here's Nacho. Managing the backwash well right there. Ooh, I don't know about the finish right there. Maybe called it a bit too early at the end. 14:35 on the clock.
Jose, but Nacho must be his nickname.
Yeah, Jose Ignacio. And we call here in Latin America people with the name Ignacio Nacho.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks for the explanation. Well, Nacho tried to put some cheese on that one for the finish.
And Jose Ignacio Gundesen in 4th place. He has a 6-point ride, needs just a 3.2 to move up into 2nd place. Here's a Japanese surfer, Taichi Wakita. He's had a great timing in this heat so far in these rights. And part of the mob from Japan. This surfer with a great style.
All those mock heats that he's been running with Griffin Colapinto, Cade Matson, Kalohe Andino seems to be paying off from the young man from San Clemente right now. He's showing a lot of high heat IQ and really showing us some patience. But Gabe Medina, this could be the comeback for the 3-time world champ.
Doesn't need much, a 3.88. More of a carve to start things off on the backhand. That's going to be a throwaway for Medina. You see Sori Lindblad from San Clemente to Sam Sibley, who we unfortunately lost. But, I mean, the Californian talent is definitely noticeable right now. Big turn right there from Medina. And guess what? Funky Cold Medina can hold on. And Tone Loke said it best, 8:45 to go. But this wave from Medina should move him up into the top 2.
Yeah, a smart call. CT experience shown there. Each saw there was only one section there, but he knows that if you do a really big turn, you'll get rewarded, and there's not much in this heat. No one's really run away with it. So, yeah, smart call. He'll move up into those advancing positions, I reckon.
And guess what? Jett Schilling was probably thinking of qualifying for the World Championship Tour in 2014, too. He's in the lead at the moment.
I agree with you, but we got live action here, Mitch. Oh, not much, but 2014, that's when the switch turned on for Brazil, right? It kind of unlocked the key.
You know, you see with 7 minutes to go, there have been plenty of waves on offer for these 4 surfers in a 30-minute heat. Here's Taichi. Great bottom turn, top turn combo, straight up and vertical, and one more for good measure. Times the backwash well. And Kaipo, the surfer from Rocky Point, 2nd-generation professional surfer, looking good. He might better his low score right here.
And in the timing right here, as we check out the replay, watch him like he bottom turns during the backwash, hits the lip. Again, bottom turns during the backwash, hits the lip with the backwash. Well timed, well surfed. We'll see what the reward is.
And Travis, managing these tours and competitions, seeing brother-sister combo in an event together, both Taichi and Sarah, you see Gabe and Sophia, like a South African surfer.
Yeah, it's amazing. I really appreciate it because I had family that surfed really well. We never got to tour together, but just in our local tour in South Africa, we did a bunch of comps together. It was so cool. So to see them come get to this level and potentially end up on the CT together, I can only imagine how cool that must feel.
That would be amazing. Wouldn't it, Kaips, if a brother-sister combo qualified for the CT together? As we're looking at Taichi Wakita, he got dropped down to 3rd place, and you know, we were talking about the effectiveness of Schilling. He's only caught 3 waves. He's been in the top 2 spots all heat long. It's really been the dominance and the wave selection from Jett Schilling and Gabe that have put them up into the top 2 spots. 3 minutes to go. You saw Nacho right there. And not for lack of trying, he does have a 6 in his score line, but hasn't been able to get a backup. Medina, though, on the backhand now, the heat leader, looking to improve on a low 5. Will not do it there. Went for the big rotation. Now priority with Taichi Wakita. He's looking much more comfortable than he was here in the CT Kipes.
Yeah, Medina, I mean, this was just keep on swinging, but he's all together. You notice some new stickers on Gabe's board?
Yeah.
There's room.
And this was right behind it, Travis. Taichi.
Yeah, got up a bit late on that one. And then finished it really nicely. It's going to be a decent score.
Somebody just gets a score at the end and knocks you down. He doesn't want to leave it up into the hands of the judges, though. Schilling up and riding. More of a couple setup turns right there, and Kipes. And here goes Gabe, straight up in vertical. And this gentleman definitely knows the rhythm and the pacing of surfing a wave here, like the right-hander at Itaúna. No doubt why he is one of the best in the world. 3-time world champ Kaipo in action.
Oh, are you kidding me? Gabe Medina, no matter what the conditions is, he's able to put it together. Such dynamic surfing. A pleasure to watch it on the replay. You can just see rock solid in his body mechanics, as well as just the technique of Gabe Medina, unleashing flow and power all at the same time. Beautifully done.
You think we're seeing the best goofy footer in terms of competition all time, Travis?
100%. I don't think it's debatable.
And I'm right there with you. When it comes to competition, maybe nobody better to do it. 30 seconds to go. Jett Schilling in second, goes for the big rotation on the backhand and pulls it.
Wow.
The San Clemente Cyclone in full
That was
effect.
amazing.
He's looking to get a 5.19, excuse me, to retake the lead. And Kaipo, he did not want to lose this heat.
Opportunity for Jett Schilling to make a bigger name for himself in pro surfing. And people are watching Gabe Medina when he surfs the heat, but that means they're watching Jett Schilling just go with the full rotation, lands on the roof, buttered it. Great job by Schilling.
Might be one of the best heats we've seen all event long too, Travis. All 4 goofy footers. And make a statement against the 3-time world champion. And now Nacho Gundesen. I mean, he would have to do something incredible to make it out of this heat after the one air of Schilling. And not for lack of trying, but the Argentine definitely going to town right there at the end. Can't finish it off, but how about the performance right there from the youngster from San Clemente? And the USA has a great surfer on their hands in Jett Schilling. He takes the big heat win out there against the 3-time world champion Gabe Medina. Taichi Wakita and Jose Ignacio Gundesen move out of the event.